Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning another week in my Hobonichi cousin, and I'm using the Weekend in the Woods kit from my shop. I have both sheets here, and I feel like this is going to be the perfect kit for this week because over the weekend I was actually staying in a cabin in the woods, so that's really fitting. I did vlog this entire vacation, so if you want to see what we actually got up to in detail, I will link that in the cards. Otherwise, you can just hear me describe it here in the video. As usual, I have two pens to write with. I have my Zebra Sarasa Grand in the gold barrel to write on the sticker paper, and then to write on the planner page, I have my TWSBI Eco. And I will have all the pens and other products mentioned along with my sticker shop and this planner linked down below if you want to know where anything is from. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I think I'm going to do the date covers first. Let's start there. I was going to say I'm excited about this week, but I feel like I say I'm excited about every week that I plan. I get really excited about planning. And vacation weeks are always extra special. All right, so we'll get these put down. I also think this is a really good kit for the end of summer. I don't know about y'all, but I always really struggle to find kits to use at this time of year. Because so where I live, it's hot from about May to October, so I've been using summer kits pretty much since May. There's not that many more that I can use, and I really want to move into fall kits, but it just doesn't make sense with the weather right now. So every year I try to create a few kits that are sort of like anytime kits, but I feel also work in the transition from summer to fall. If you live in a place with different weather, this is probably not an issue for you. But just trying to explain my process there. Okay, next we'll do the washi. Going to put the thick strip up at the top like usual. Okay, now let's do the thinner strips at the bottom. I feel like this pale gold is such a nice accent color. It just keeps the kit from looking too dark. All right, and I do want to use my weekend banner, so let's pop that down over on Saturday and Sunday. And then for my full box on the sidebar, I think I'm going to use this one with the candle and just put that right at the top. And to spread out my other boxes, so these two have a lot of green, so I think I'm going to take this one and put it over here maybe. And then I'll put one on Wednesday right here. And then the last one, I think I'm gonna put that on maybe Friday morning. Yeah, okay, I like that. All right, so there's the base of our spread. Now I'll work on the sidebar. As usual, the first thing I want to do is write down my Bible verse for the week, and this week it was Philippians chapter 4, verse 19. I've been getting questions about how I choose a Bible verse of the right length to go into the sidebar because they do tend to be the same size, all the ones I pick. And basically, when I'm doing my Bible studies throughout the week, I just make a list of verses that really speak to me or stick out to me. And then when I'm starting to film this video, I'll go through and pick one. And I just kind of make a conscious effort to pick one that I know will fit in the sidebar. So that's just how I do it. All right, next up, of course, is my Bible studies. So I'm going to grab a Bible script and put that right here. And on Monday, I was reading Acts 20 through 23. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the base of the spread. Let me zoom in and we'll get started planning the week. So Monday was a big work day because I was still working through orders from our anniversary sale. So what I think I'm gonna do is put down a half box. I think I'm gonna take this gray one, put that right there, and then grab a work sticker. I'm gonna use this little printer sticker that is from Very Cute Designs. And again, I'll link all the shops I mentioned down below. So I'm just gonna write fill orders in here. And then because that did take up such a long portion of my day, I'm gonna take this washi tape that I have from Scotch that I think will match pretty well and cut it into a flag. I know it's got some blue and yellow in it, but it's really cute and I think it'll go with the sort of transition to fall theme. Probably don't need one that long, so I'm gonna trim it up a bit. Next, I need to mark a couple of smaller things for work, so I wanted to post a thank you on Instagram for all the support I got during my anniversary sale. And I also had to reset the ink key on my printer, which if you have an Epson Eco Tank, you know what I'm talking about. Next, I think I'm going to mark some writing that I did. I was feeling very creative this day, I think because of the anniversary sale. I was just like in a creative mindset. So I'm going to use this pencil sticker, which is from a shop that no longer exists, but I really wanted to use it and clear off that sheet. Next up, I think I'm going to mark that I went on a walk. I think I mentioned before, but I try to get as much exercise as possible on really long work days because I do spend a lot of time sitting at my desk, and it's just so nice to get out and enjoy the weather. I think I'm going to take this sort of brownish tan shoe that is from my shop. And last up for this day, I want to mark some Happy Mail that I got because I got a new pair of overalls. And I know that I've been wearing them a lot, so y'all will probably see them in my upcoming vlogs and other videos. They're just so comfy and easy to put on. You can wear them with anything. And I say new, but I actually thrifted these off of Poshmark, so they're new to me. All right, heading over to Tuesday. So Tuesday was pretty much the same as Monday, but I want to mark it a little differently. So let's see what we can do. I think I'm gonna use this little Dead from Working Girl from Happy Day because it's so cute and funny. There's like a little ghost coming up. I think it's so fun to use that sticker on heavy work days. And I'm just gonna write fill as many orders as possible because that was my goal for all these days. I also needed to film a pack orders with me because I like filming those when I have a bunch of orders so that lots of people can see their orders getting filmed. Going to mark that with this play button Winston, which is off the neutral color palette sheet. I did some more writing. Let's see if I have another writing sticker easily accessible. Because of course I always have my pen and pencil Winstons, but I'm not sure if I have those printed and cut today. Oh, I do. Okay, good. Just gonna drop one of those right there. I had to go to the post office today. No surprise there. So to mark that, I'm going to use one of our new mailer Winstons, and I think I'll put it on a label. I think that would be fun. Let's use this dark green one. I love this dark green color. Okay, post office drop. When I got home, Ashley and I did our budget meeting. So for that, I'm going to use, I wanted to use one of our savings piggies, but the pink I think would stick out pretty badly. So instead I'll use the Payday Winston right there. Also, in case you're new here, Ashley is my twin sister. I live with her and she features a lot in my planner spreads and videos. Okay, last thing I'm gonna mark this day is that I started a new book. It was a Regency romance that Ashley recommended to me. It was called The Banishment. I personally wasn't a huge fan of it, but maybe if you're into Regency novels, you would like it more than me. I'm not a big fan of the Regency era when it comes to reading. To mark this though, I think I'm going to use this little Winston head with the cute glasses. All right, over to Wednesday. So in the morning this day, I needed to edit that pack orders with me video. And then below that, I needed to do more printing and cutting, so I'm gonna mark that. I'm sorry if this video is repetitive. I considered not filming one for this week because I knew I would be talking so much about orders, but this is a fun week as far as the weekend goes, so I wanted to mark that. So hopefully the weekend will make up for the sort of repetitive start to the video. Although I think a lot of y'all put my videos on as background noise, which by the way doesn't bother me at all. So I don't know how much attention you're actually paying to what I'm saying as opposed to just like the ambiance and sounds. So this is from Happy Day, by the way. And this was smart printing and cutting. Which is basically all I did all day until the evening when I baked a lemon blueberry cheesecake because I wanted to give it to my grandma for her birthday the next day. So I made it this day. I think though I'm gonna make another flag out of this washi because it's really cute. Just like that. Okay. I thought the blue would be more obtrusive in the spread, but I think it actually goes really well. So that makes me happy. All right, so now I'm gonna mark baking that cheesecake. I have only made homemade cheesecake a couple times, but my grandma really likes cheesecake. She loves, in general she loves sweets, but she really loves rich sweets like super chocolatey cake or really dense cheesecake, stuff like that. So I think this is the second year in a row I've made her cheesecake. Last year it was a cherry cheesecake, but I wanted to switch it up this year. Okay, I'm using a baking pistachio from my shop for that. And pistachio is just the name of this bunny. We have 3 bunnies that have different names that you can choose from. What next? I needed to pack orders, but I've marked so much orders stuff that I think I'm going to skip that and just mark my exercise, and also that I finished reading The Banishment this night. It was a really short book. I think it was like maybe 210 pages, so it didn't take me long to get through it all. Definitely want to use a different reading sticker though. So just use the little glasses Winston day before. So let's go with, I think I'm actually going to use this Winston holding the book. So cute. Okay, on to Thursday. Thursday was more of the same. I needed to print and cut pretty much the whole day. So let's grab yet another work sticker. And should I put this on a box too? Because I didn't use a box for the last couple days. I think I will. Let's use this tan one. That right there, and then I'll put the silhouette from Carly Plans on the top like that. And I am going to go ahead and put down another flag of washi to take up some space. This washi is so cute. I'm really glad I decided to use it. And then something fun that I did this day, I decided to order myself a new necklace as like a little treat for getting all this work done, I guess. And I ordered a cross necklace made out of amber. So I'm excited about that. Going to use a cute little Winston holding a heart sticker. Feels weird not to capitalize my name. After that, I needed to wash some towels. So let's grab a laundry sticker. If I can find one that matches this thread. Well, actually, I know I can because I have Laundry Winston and he's nice and neutral. And then this day I actually took the cake to my grandma. I made it the day before. I pretty much always make desserts the day before. I just feel like most things taste better once they sit. And of course the cheesecake, it has to bake and then actually cool and everything. So I wanted it to sit in the fridge overnight so it would be nice and solid. And I'm going to mark visiting my grandma with this Grandma Winstina from the shop. And I'll put this on a box because it's my grandma and it was her birthday, so it's very important. And the last thing I want to mark is that I started a new book this night. I started reading Shady Hollow, which if you saw my Boone vlog, you probably heard me talk about this book because I ended up really liking it. I thought it was so stinking cute. And I actually already ordered the next 2 books in the series. And the 4th one comes out, I think, in November, maybe. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm going to mark reading with this little reading hedgehog from Happy Dea. Okay, now we move over to the weekend, which is where the fun stuff starts happening. So Friday was the first day of September, obviously, and I want to mark that. I just like that we're getting into the fall time. Ashley already wants to put up all of our fall decor, which I think is so funny. And I think I'm gonna mark that it's fall now with, okay, I wanted to use a fall sticker, but then I feel like it's weird to go like all out for fall already, but the fall stickers are just so cute. I think I might have to do it. So I'm gonna take this little Winston with a scarf and a coffee cup, which is from the fall Winston sheet, and use that. It definitely wasn't cold enough for a scarf or anything, but it looks cute in my planner, and that's really all that matters. So this day I just did more printing and cutting. I don't even think I finished all the anniversary sale orders before I went on this little weekend trip. I wanted to, but it just wasn't possible. But I got as much done as I could, and that's what matters. So I'm gonna take another printer sticker from Very Cute Designs and put that right there. I also wanted to clean out the fridge this day. I just like to do that whenever I'm going on a trip, even if it's a short trip. I just like things to be nice and clean, so when I come back, you know, you come back to a nice, neat, tidy house. So for that, I'm going to use my clean out / raid the fridge Winston. And then Ashley brought me a cookie from work this day because they had oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, which were very good. Oatmeal chocolate chip is definitely one of my favorite cookie flavors. Then we needed to drive up to the mountains for our little weekend in the woods. So I'm going to mark that with I think a little car Winston. I'm gonna use this gray one. And I'll put this on a label too because I feel like we need a background for this. So I'm gonna take this tan one, put that right there. Perfect. Then we had to go to Publix just to get a few groceries because we don't like to eat out for every single meal when we're on vacation. So I'm going to mark going to Publix with this groceries Winston. And then this is kind of funny. So I had picked out a restaurant for us to eat at for dinner because I do like to try and eat at local restaurants when we're in places. But the one that we tried to go to had like a 50-minute wait or something, like almost an hour wait. And we were all really hungry from the long drive and stuff, so we didn't want to wait that long. And there happened to be a Chili's right next door, so I was like, we should go to Chili's because Chili's is one of my favorite places. So we got Chili's for dinner and I was very happy. I also should have expected that there was going to be a really long wait for dinner because we were staying in a college town and there was a football game the next day, so it was like super crowded. So I should have just seen that coming. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so the next couple days are going to look pretty similar. We didn't really sleep in on this vacation because we had a lot of stuff we wanted to do, but our Airbnb did have a really nice back porch. So we ate breakfast out on the back porch every day we were there. And again, you can see this all in my vlog if y'all want to see more in detail what we did. So we started both days by having breakfast on the porch. And then both days we went to this place called Moses H. Cone Memorial Park, which is right on the Blue Ridge Parkway. It has a ton of gorgeous hiking trails and lakes and different stuff to explore. So I'm going to mark that. On this day, the first day we went, we hiked about 6.5 miles, I think. We went on Flat Top Tower Trail. We also toured the house and just walked around the grounds. So, to mark that, I think I'm gonna use my little hiking Winston right there. See if I can squeeze Moses Cone Memorial Park into this box. Perfect. And then beneath that, I'm going to write a couple details. So like I said, we did the Flat Top Tower Trail, which is really fun. And we also toured the house. And this actually took up much more time than it looks like in the planner. I mean, we were there for probably 5 hours or so. And after we finished hiking, of course, we were really hungry. So we picked up pizza for dinner and took it home because we wanted to eat on our porch again. It was just so nice and relaxing and quiet out there. Just sit there and enjoy the nature sounds, look at the pretty trees, the birds and stuff. So I'm going to mark eating pizza on the deck using this pizza Winston. Next, we watched a movie. We actually watched Stuart Little because that's what Ashley wanted to watch. So let me see if I have a movie sticker to match this spread. I'm dropping sticker sheets over here. Okay, I have this one. This is a marquee that's actually sized for like an Erin Condren or a similar planner, but I'm just gonna use it in here because I don't really mind if it goes into the next day. And then all I did for the rest of the night was read. So I kind of want to put down a strip of washi just to fill out that space because I feel like it's a really big space. I don't need all that space. Okay. And I don't think I need to mark reading either because I didn't finish or start a book, so I'll just leave it at that. And then I already have my breakfast sticker over here, so let me fill that in. And then we went back to Moses Cone Memorial Park and we did some more hiking. This time we hiked around 2 different lakes, Bass Lake and Trout Lake. We did them in that order, and honestly we should have done them in the reverse order because Bass Lake, in my opinion, was much nicer than Trout Lake. Well, Trout Lake was nice, but I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more if I hadn't seen Bass Lake first, because Bass Lake has all these gorgeous lily pads growing on it and it has a really good view of the manor house. So I guess it depends on really what you're interested in seeing, but personally I liked Bass Lake a little bit better than Trout Lake. All right, and once again, that took much longer than it looks like on this piece of paper. So for dinner this night, we actually got Five Guys. That's what Ashley wanted. We were driving back into town to go get dinner, and then she saw a sign for Five Guys and she really wanted Five Guys, so we just got Five Guys, and it was very delicious. I'm gonna mark that with this little burger sticker from Whimsical Cat Plans. And then I finished reading Shady Hollow this day. So I have the perfect sticker to mark that actually, because one of the freebies from our anniversary sale looked like this, and it had these little animals wearing clothes on it, which is just perfect because Shady Hollow, the characters are all anthropomorphic animals, so they wear clothes and have jobs and stuff. And this is just going to be so perfect to mark finishing that book, especially because one of the characters is actually a bear. Alright, and the last thing I think I'm going to mark is that Ashley and I played some cards. I don't think it counts as a trip to the mountains or a trip to the woods if you don't play cards, so I definitely have to mark that. And I'm going to use a Cards Winston off of our game night sheet. I think that's gonna fill it up, yeah. So I don't even need to write that we played cards. You can just look at the sticker and tell. Okay, that is my completed spread, so let me zoom you out and we'll take a look at the full thing. All right, there's my Weekend in the Woods spread. Doing vacation spreads is just so fun because I love getting to relive all the trips we did and memorialize our activities. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing me plan them in this video. And again, if you want to see what we actually got up to in real life, you can check out the video in the cards. As always, thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!